And you are very close. Like, I mean, that's one thing I will give you, man. You are very close with a lot of these artists that you interview and that like. I mean, damn near make a brotherhood with these folks. You know what I mean? Like, I can tell, like, it's very genuine when you see them. And I've been around you when you've been around these folks, and it's nothing but respect and love. Is there one particular artist that is just like, yo, this right here is my family for life? Like, I know you're really close with Trouble. You know what I mean? And like, was he that artist or?
Yeah,
like,
but it's multiple artists that I have like that type of relationship with. And it like I said, it's genuine. Like, it's not forced. It's like, you know when something is forced. And like I said, there's plenty of people. Like, me and Rollo is real close. Dirk, Lucci, Thug. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. But it's like, it's weird because I know it's not for. The respect is there, yeah, but I know it's not just because I'm a radio personality and host, because they can let any and every radio personality and host into their space, and they don't. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
That's interesting, man. You got any specific stories about the artists that you just named that stick out in your mind to where it's like, damn, like it like either that's, you know, him loaning you some bread, or, you know. Or not to say, or just like, it's something that you could tell us. I mean, I like to hear stories like that about artists.
Yeah, but it's so many. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not one that I can literally pinpoint because it's so organic and it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that type of relationship. Like, Jacquees is another one. Like I can go to these people's houses. I can FaceTime them. They will pick up the phone. Like, prime example, Lucci and Thug, I'm talking to them and they behind bars. Like, that tells you it's genuine. Like, me and Thug are texting on a text app and he's in jail.
Locked up.
Lucci's locked up. I'm on the phone with Lucci because of Day. Like, it's like, that's relationships, and dollar amounts cannot buy that.
For sure. Now, how do you navigate that relationship between Thug and Lucci? Like, I mean, considering the story behind it all, how do you navigate, like, being Lucci's homeboy and being Thug's and not letting it get in between, or them going, oh, and you can't be friends with him, or you can't be friends with him? You know what I mean?
I personally think, I don't even think about that.
Okay.
It ain't even, because I'm not a street nigga.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so my rules are not the same rules as everybody else's rules will be, or how the outside world looks. But like, even with that situation, like, neither one of them ever brings up each other's name when I'm like, it's just they're not even on that.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't that. It's a lot of people that make it seem like it's that, or other people around, but it ain't. In my personal opinion, it ain't that. Like, and it's never a conversation about the other when I'm with the other. Like,
got you.
It just ain't that.
Did you see all that coming?
All of
Both the trouble that he got into, Lucci and Thug. Did you see all that coming, or were you blindsided?
I was blindsided. I was 1,000% blindsided, and it's crazy because, like, I mean, nobody deserves that shit, especially seeing them both out now and et cetera, no charges. Like, it's like, what the fuck was it for?
Yeah.
So it's like, both of them have kids. Both of them was a prominent figure and is a prominent figure in Atlanta. So it's like, now the city took a drastic fall because everybody was getting locked up. Everybody was dying. And it's like Atlanta lost the throne of music. Future held us together. Future and Savage held us together.
Yeah.
Did an amazing fucking job, but they held us together. But it's like now we can get back to what Atlanta needs to be. Baby held us down.
Yeah.
I mean, it was plenty of people that held it down, but it's like, I never saw that coming. Not in a million years.
That was left. That was from left field. Like,
and then just to see both of them just, like, they're out now.
Yeah, they are.
Like, usually those, like, you're gone.
For a long time.
So it's like 4 years?
Yeah.
What the fuck was the point?
Yeah, you're going for a long time, an absolute long time. Now that while they were inside, I guess Lil Woody had have you got a chance to interview Lil Woody?
I've never interviewed him. I've never met him.
Do you want to even sit down with that man?
Nah, and nothing against him. I mean, I'm just not. I've never been a clout-driven person.
Got you.
And that's just never been me. Like even with, and that's another reason why I have these great relationships, because I can interview somebody and not bring up what everybody else would talk about,
sure.
but it'll still come out of you, and I don't even have to ask the question
100%.
because it's genuine. But it's like I've never been that clout-driven person on my brand when it comes to radio, when it comes to hosting, none of that. And like I said, I don't know Woody personally, and I've never met him, but it just wouldn't. That's nothing that I would want to do.
For sure.
Because, and now, like, I see the interviews that he's in now. He's talking very different. He seems as he's on a different path. But yet again, me personally interviewing somebody like that, it puts a label on my back, and I can't have that.
I totally understand, because like, I wouldn't interview Charleston White. I wouldn't interview. There's a lot of people I wouldn't interview as well, because it's just like, I don't have anything to talk to you about. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not, we not on the same pedigree, bro. Like, I don't see eye to eye with you. So I agree with you when you say that. I do want to ask you, man, on the lighter note, I mean, you've hosted at almost, how many homecomings would you say you hosted? Like, just off the top of your head.
Just in Georgia?
Just in Georgia.
Just in Georgia, probably about 30, 40.
30? And just across the country, how many would you say? Too many?
Yeah, too many.
What would you say the best school to host that is? Now you know they gonna see this. They gonna be mad if you don't say they school. Choose wisely, my brother.
This is a tough question. It would have to be in the AUC 1,000%.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a product of the AUC, but those have been the most influential concerts when it came to everybody else stepping their game up and competing to have the best homecoming. And it's multiple instances. For Spellhouse, I mean, anybody you can think of has came through there. Like, who gets Drake outside of Howard?
Crazy.
For free.
Crazy.
It would never happen in a million years.
Crazy.
And then for Clark Atlanta, in 2021, I think it was COVID year, they booked Gunna as the headliner, and that was the only act that they had. But I brought 21 special guests for free off of my face card and my relationships. And that guest list included anybody you can think of. If they were hot in 2021, they were on that stage with me.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So the AUC has it.
Yeah, hands down. I mean, I think there are schools that are competing and et cetera, but you got to think, like, other schools are putting $1 million budgets up to come up with a lineup that we just booking 1, 2, 3 artists and everybody else is coming off of relationships.
Yeah.
So it's like, it depends on what your outlook for the show is. Business-wise, for me, it would be the AUC, just because they can spend, and this is just a number thrown out there, $250,000, $300,000. And you could spend $1 million, but they have more acts than you and more popping people than you.
True. What's your favorite club to host?
Currently, or since I've been hosting?
Since you've been hosting.
Since I've been hosting, my favorite clubs was Mansion Elan.
Oh, wow.
Opera.
You liked opera?
I loved opera. I mean, on Wednesdays when I was there, yes.
I was not an opera fan.
Obsessions. When Obsessions was Obsessions on Glenwood. In modern day now, it's more about parties, because the clubs change so much. Like, there can be a party and it could be at this club, but then 6 months down the line they move it to another club.
Yeah.
Just because of the business aspect of things. But my favorite parties to host right now would be R&B Mondays. Brick does an amazing job at that. Revel on Saturdays. It don't get, that shit is amazing.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, Revel on Saturdays. Josephine, you can't miss Josephine. That's been the same party for 9 years and don't miss.
Have you ever hosted, I don't think I've ever seen you host like I don't know how to say that, like a white event.
Yes, I host them plenty of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've hosted, an array. You gotta think, I can't be
I don't know why I said white event.
doing all these, I can't be doing all these Fortune 500 company events and not have that under my belt.
Yeah.
It's a reason why I'm getting booked for a lot of, or having partnerships with a lot of Fortune 500 companies. But even outside of that, I mean, I don't even look at it as that. Like, once again, I create experiences. So it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the demographic, it doesn't matter the ethnicity. Like you're gonna have, I know how to curate and change the club DC to the concert DC, from the concert DC to the bar mitzvah DC, to the wedding DC, to a career day, to a pet. Like I know how to adapt in any situation, which is why I am who I am.
Yeah. Now, that being said, I have to ask this, and you don't have to give me this answer. How much does DC cost? How much does Fly Guy DC cost? If I wanted to book, because listen, I plan on getting married. If I wanted to say DC, come host my wedding.
I will host your wedding for free.
Well, I figured that, but I'm just saying realistically, like,
So-
what does Fly Guy DC cost?
It's gonna make a lot of people
All right,
mad.
look, I'll give you an example. I call you up.
Okay.
Hey, I need you to come host my club for an hour and a half.
Okay.
All right. Our club be here by 12 o'clock. I need you to host from 12 to 1:30.
Okay.
What am I getting? What answer am I getting?
So from 12 to 1:30. So currently I am booked by the hour. I don't stay nowhere longer than an hour, 15, hour, 20 minutes. No matter what club I'm in.
That's it?
No matter what club I am in. So remember when I told you I used to get $50 to $75 to $100 for the night. That means 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Right now, in state, by the hour, if it's a weekly party and I do business with you and et cetera, that price is very different if it's an event or if it's a one-off and you never book me. But it can range per hour. It can range from anywhere on the low end at like 1,500, on the high end like 35-4. And you got to think.
For an hour?
Yeah, and you got to think. Double book, triple book, quadruple booked in a night. You could do the math.
That's
And mind you, there's no host in the world, maybe one other person, but that's in state. Out of state is totally different.
Yeah.
Out of state, my numbers are like an artist.
like 50,000.
No, hell no, I ain't getting no 50,000.
That's
Out of state,
those artist numbers.
no, I'm talking about like an artist that's bubbling, that's about to blow.
Okay.
Like I'm getting
Cool
out of state. Yeah, I'm
I
getting
got you.
anywhere from 55 plus traveling hotel for 3.
Got you.
To about a 12, 5, 15 based on how many events. So for me, I'm a radio personality, a host. I'm not a celebrity. None of that.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
is
That's
and
crazy. Yeah,
what
yeah.
I bring in a year, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
that's
I'm gonna just put it that way.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's
like
absolutely nuts, bro.
What I bring in a year as a host, I am unbelievably blessed. Like, all praise to the man upstairs, because who would have ever thought? Like, it's insane the amount of money I make per year.
Yeah, Iris, don't listen to him. He didn't
Oh,
mean
I
to
pay
hear that.
taxes. Don't worry about that.
I'm just joking.
When you gotta pay close to 6 figures in taxes, then you'll understand.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Is there something, and I wanted to get in this last thing, man, because this is something that I have seen you do. You're about to transfer over into acting. Mm-hmm. All right, I want to let's talk about it, brother, because this is something that we've had conversations about this off camera. But yeah, you about to do this acting thing, man, and you actually finished filming. I could not find what you were filming though, bro. What is it?
So I filmed a lot of stuff.
Okay.
The main thing, God rest his soul, Irv Gotti. He had a movie. Well, we have a movie called Tales, Made It in America. And I was myself in the movie. My name is Fly Guy DC in the movie.
Oh, wow.
I'm a radio personality, host that breaks records in the club and on the radio. And ain't no telling when it's gonna come out now with him just passing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's crazy. And then like there's other stuff that I filmed or that I've been a part of, but acting to a T. Like I'm a dibble and dab in that, but my main goal is that TV hosting.
Oh, okay.
Like on a Terrence J, Nick Cannon trajectory, Ryan Seacrest trajectory, and I'm on the right path.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like what I've accomplished in the matter of time that I've been hosting is in fucking insane.
Yeah, I want to give you. I definitely want to give you your flowers, man. I mean, you. As long as I've known you for the past 10 years, bro, you ain't did nothing but, I mean, do dope stuff, bro. I mean, you have curated some of the coolest, like clubs, man. I mean, you literally have done it all. So I want to give you your flowers, man, and tell you you are very much so respected by me for sure, respected by GAFollowers for sure. And I just want to thank you for coming on and having this sit down, man.
No, I appreciate you all for having me. And I mean, like I said, I cannot be me without the support of the city and the fact that you all support me and we have the relationship that we have, it's just amazing, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
You got anything you want to tell the people that they might not know that you got coming up? Anything that?
I have a lot of stuff coming up. So much stuff I want to speak on.
Can't give it to them?
Just understand, it's about to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? I never cease to amaze myself, and the man upstairs never ceases to amaze me.
Fly Guy DC, everybody.